Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today is a pretty chill, laid back video. So today I'm doing my August favorites, and I don't have a lot of products, but I do have, I want to say, my holy grail makeup products. I found some really good stuff that have been working for me and giving me the type of look that I've been going for these days. So if you're interested in seeing what I've been loving for the month of August, then keep on watching. First up is a product you can get from the drugstore. It is the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. Now this primer, if you guys have seen my other favorites video, you see me talk about my Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Blur and Balm Primer. Lately, this e.l.f. primer has taken the place of that. That says a lot, because if you know, Danessa Myricks is gonna get you through any and everything, okay? So the fact that this e.l.f. primer has pretty much taken its place, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna use my Danessa, but for the month of August, I've just been loving this primer. I haven't seen a difference in the way my makeup wears. It's pretty much the same. It has that nice soft matte finish. Yeah, it has that silicone feel to it, and my makeup lasts all day and it looks like skin. I'm not too matte. I don't get too oily, and I'm wearing it right now, and you be the judge, okay? Speaking of Danessa Myricks, Danessa, it upon a whole different thing this year, for real. It upon something else, because Danessa, you did not have to go so hard on this Yummy Skin Serum Skin Tint. Oh my gosh, you guys. This Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Serum Skin Tint is literally skin in a bottle. I have mine in the shade 14, and baby, every time I wear this skin tint, I get a compliment. And the type of compliment I'm getting is not, oh, I like your makeup. It's your skin. Oh, your skin is beautiful. And it gets me every single time, because that's the look I'm going for. I want my makeup to give me that skin-like effect, and this skin tint, it does that for me. And I love when I wear it and I get the compliments about how good my skin looks, because I mean, who doesn't want to hear how good their skin looks? Girl, get you some. If you have oily skin, you will have to like really prep your skin, because this is more on the hydrating side. So you will have to prep your skin so you don't get too oily, because this is a glowy skin tint, which is what I love about it. If you have dry skin, you're gonna love this. Your skin is gonna just eat this up and love this. For me, I have a normal combination skin now, and I love this skin tint. The next one that is right up there with the Danessa Myricks skin tint is my Fenty Beauty. This Fenty Beauty skin tint came out in mid-August, and I have been using it ever since. I have used this skin tint almost every day, and it's amazing. What I love about this skin tint is that it's so easy to use, and I feel like that's the reason why I have been reaching for it over my Danessa Myricks. Danessa has the squeezy tube and all of that, but when I'm on the go and I'm just trying to get out the door, I don't have time for that. With this skin tint stick, I'm like, zoop, 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 zoop. I'm just swiping this all over my face and I'm out the door, and that's that. If you're a beginner and you're just starting out in makeup, I would recommend this skin tint, because it's so easy to blend. You can't go wrong. Your makeup is gonna blend out smooth. It won't be patchy. It'll be easy. It's lightweight on the skin. It lasts all day. It plays well with other products, and I'm wearing it right now. Next up, I've been reaching for my oldie but my goodie, my Pat McGrath concealers. If y'all haven't seen like one of my recent videos, I tried the new Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Concealer. I loved the foundation so much that I felt like, oh my gosh, if the foundation was that good, the concealer must be bomb. Wrong. Y'all, I hated that concealer so much after like a week plus trying to make it work with different foundations, powders, everything. I ended up returning it, and I went back to my favorite concealer from Pat McGrath, because this concealer, this is crease proof. If you guys are looking for a crease proof concealer, get the Pat McGrath, because she has never done me wrong. And I love the formula on this concealer. It has a gel texture, so it's bouncy. It's kind of thick, but not in a negative way. It's creamy, and it gives you full coverage, and it doesn't crease. My next favorite, I should have done this before the concealers because I used this before my concealer, but I have been loving my NARS under eye brightener. I love the extra coverage that it adds to my concealer with its deep peach shade. It covers up my dark circles, and it also brightens, and it doesn't change the color of my concealer. I have two powders that I cannot stop using, and one of them I might cry if I cannot find backups of it. But the first one is my Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. I have used this powder every single time I've done my makeup since I got this powder in my collection. Y'all remember I was raving about the pink powder from One Size Beauty? I haven't touched that powder since, because this powder is so beautiful. This powder, it gives me the most natural finish on my skin. I would describe the look it gives me as, if I'm trying to be fancy, ethereal babes. This translucent setting powder, guys, gives you such a nice lit from within look, but it still brightens. Like, I don't know how they do this, but I cannot stop using this powder, and I don't want to. And I just love the glow that it gives my skin. Like I mentioned earlier, like I've been getting compliments recently about the way my skin looks, and I feel like it's just a combination of all these products I've been wearing. This Hourglass Veil Translucent Powder in Translucent Deep is amazing. If you haven't tried it yet, girl, what you waiting for? The next powder that I have to talk about, oh my gosh, guys, don't hate me for talking about this because you probably can't get this anymore, but I'm going to talk about it anyway because I need Dior to know that they need to bring this back. Dior needs to bring back this Backstage Powder No Powder, because I bought it when it first came out and I never used it. This powder has been sitting in my collection for years, and I finally picked it up. I dusted it off back in May, and now it's discontinued, and I love it. I love it, y'all. Just look. Y'all, if you know where I can find this powder, please let me know in the comments below, because I'm desperately searching for a backup, because this little dent in my powder, it's not a good feeling, because I love this powder. Moving on, I got two bronzers that I want to talk about. These bronzers I have been loving all summer long. One of them is fairly new to my collection. Beautiful Skin Sun-Kissed Glow Bronzer, and I have mine in the shade Deep 4, and I have been using it with the Charlotte Tilbury, once again, Airbrush Bronzer in Deep 4. These two together are a match made in heaven. I had already loved the powder bronzer, and so now these two together, like, y'all see it. You see it, right? Because I do. It's beautiful. I love these. They last all day. They give me the most beautiful bronze, you know, chocolate skin. Can y'all tell? I've been all about my skin lately. Another bronzer I've been loving is the Dior Rosy Glow Blush in the shade Mahogany. Well, it's not a bronzer, but I have been using it as a bronzer. I have a review on all the new shades of the Dior blush that launched earlier this year. I'm gonna link it up. You can go ahead and watch it. But this Mahogany shade is one of the most beautiful bronzers I've ever tried on my skin. So between this Dior and Charlotte Tilbury, they have been getting me through summer. I just have two more products to talk about, and they are both blushes. One of them is the Give Beauty Feeling Cheeky Blush Duo in the shade Stars Aligned. This blush is so beautiful. It's the perfect everyday burnt terracotta shade. I love the formula. It is very heavily scented, but it's good. It lasts all day, and that's what I look for in a blush because my cheeks, they get so oily sometimes. I need my blush to last all day, okay? I put this blush on at the end of the day. It's still there. It's beautiful, and I do love that it comes with two different formulas. It has a powder matte formula and a shimmer formula, which is more like a satin. I wouldn't say that it's shimmery, like you won't get glitter on your cheek. And I do use both of them. I use the matte powder, on my cheeks, and then I use the shimmer formula on my high points, kind of like a highlight, but in a blush shade. Well, Patrick Ta recently launched a few new shades to his blush range, and that prompted me to pull out my dusty face palette that he launched, I want to say 2 years ago now. Right here, this duo right here is She's Baked, and I have been using it. This one, I would say, is a true terracotta shade. I've been loving this Patrick Ta formula. I use the powder formula first, and then I go on top with the cream. And when I tell you that the blush lasts on me all day long, when I use this blush duo and I put the cream on top of the powder, it's giving skin. It's giving, baby, you just pinched your cheek or something, baby. Like, it's cute. I love everything. I feel like I finally found complexion products that just really work for my skin. I have so much makeup, and I've just been reaching for these over and over and over again. And of course, I got some lip favorites, but y'all see my other videos. And if you haven't seen my other videos, girl, what you doing? Go ahead. You're at the end of this one right now. Go ahead, watch my other videos. You'll see the lip products that I love. They're pretty much the same. My brown lip liner, my Dior, my Summer, my Amicale, you know the deal. But those are all my favorites for the month of August. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope you enjoyed my video. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And if you know a product recommendation, I would love to hear it, because I'm trying to find a new powder. I'm panicking right now, you guys. My Dior powder, I'm about to hit pan. So help your girl out. I'm trying to find a replacement. Help me, please.